Hello and welcome to another episode of Coffeefusion. This week's the first week of how to improve your coffee at home. Hey guys, so this is the first week of a new series of how to improve your coffee at home. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take an established way of making coffee at home and then we're going to show an alternative which is just as quick or just as easy or costs about the same amount, and then we're going to put the two to the test. So for the first week we're going to tackle the old instant coffee, and so I've got some here, and I think the main thing people like about instant coffee, I'm sure it's probably not the taste, but they like the fact that it's quick and easy. So I'm going to put it up against the Aeropress, and I'm going to show you that you can make an Aeropress in the same amount of time that it takes to make a cup of instant coffee, and obviously the coffee's going to taste way better. Now the slowest part of making a cup of instant coffee obviously is the time it takes to boil the water. So in the time that it takes for the kettle to boil, I'm going to show you how to set up an Aeropress so it's ready to go, and then really there's not much time difference between the two extraction methods. So let's have a look at that now. Alright guys, so I've got everything I need here to brew both brew methods. Obviously on this side we've got the Aeropress, freshly roasted coffee and a grinder. Now I'm going to grind the coffee in the same time, just to show you how much time you've got to brew this. I'm using a hand grinder as well, so if you have an electric grinder at home, it's going to be even quicker for you to prepare your Aeropress. Obviously on the other side, I've got the instant coffee there, bought a jar especially for you guys, and obviously the same mug kind of thing. Now I've got the scales there as well, but I'm not going to weigh everything out this time because the whole emphasis on this is doing it the quick and easy way. So I've got the pre-portioned Aeropress scoop and that kind of stuff. If you want a video on the Aeropress that shows the step-by-step and using weights and ratios and things like that, I've got another one of those. I'll put a link in the description. But for now, I'm just going to use that scale to time the whole thing. So, I guess we better get started. I've got here the water, which is going to be enough to make both cups. Start the timer there. I'm going to be moving pretty quickly. So we've got the water in. And set the temp, and we're ready to go. Cool. So we've got a scoop of coffee there. Let's get that in. So this is going to be the longest part of your process, and as I was saying, if you have an electric grinder it's going to be even quicker, but there's plenty of time. There we go, that's all ground. We're at 47 degrees. Just under 1.5 minutes. Chuck that coffee in there. That's done. Now I just need to rinse the filter. There we go, so our Aeropress is prepped. Now I'm not 100% sure on a great ratio for instant coffee. It's been a while since I've drunk it. Let's just go with the 2 spoons method. There we go, and we've still got time left over. We're on 80 degrees. So you could probably make some toast in that time. Alright, here we go. It's just coming up to 90 and we're on about 2.5 minutes. There we go. So, just going to soak the grinds there. that a little stir. Fill it up. Better get the instant coffee going as well. Very important. Let it stir, let it brew. Put the filter of the Aeropress on. Flick it over straight into your mug. And plunge. Just coming up on 4 minutes. It's all done. And a bit of milk to taste. There we go, both made in less than 4.5 minutes. Now I guess all that's left to do, unfortunately in one case, is to taste them. Here we go guys, so both of these are brewed in the same amount of time, or within that 5-minute mark anyway. So I guess it's time for me to do the taste test. I bet someone's going to do it. Remember, a lot of people are still drinking instant coffee every morning, and that's why I've started doing these videos, because you can make amazing coffee in next to no time at all. So I guess I'll start with the instant. Yeah. Why do I do this? Okay. I'm going to drink the Aeropress. Wow. That's the difference that freshly roasted coffee makes. Look guys, as you can see, these were both really quick to make, so really there's no reason for you to not be using something like the Aeropress to make your coffee at home and improve your quality of your coffee. So as you can see guys, the Aeropress is quick and easy. It's a really good way to make coffee when you're in a hurry in the morning. Very easy to set up, very easy to clean. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this series. If you know someone who's still drinking instant coffee, share this video with them so they can learn a little bit more about extracting better coffee at home. Now let's take a look at last week's Prequel Friday results. The winner was Alan Chan with this amazing Rosetta. Thanks for everyone who entered this week's Prequel Friday. Remember, if you want to go into the draw to win a Coffeefusion t-shirt, enter Prequel Friday next week. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Coffeefusion. Remember, if you haven't already, like Coffeefusion on Facebook, follow the Coffeefusion on Instagram, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember, Coffeefusion is bringing coffee lovers together. Now, as that base of the Rosetta starts to wrap around in on itself, we're going to slowly move the jug back while continuing to pour left to right.